Hello, everyone. This is going to be my first week review of my Philips Norelco 7500. It is the Series 7000 uh, sensitive skin triple header rotary shaver with the cleaning station as well as charging station. I purchased this from Best Buy for, I believe it was about $130, which I thought was extremely, I thought that was extremely doable, for literally what you're getting. Um, this shaver is actually marketed towards people with sensitive skin. It's actually recommended by dermatologists, uh, for sensitive skin, for men with sensitive skin, or women for sensitive skin for that matter as well. I've actually heard of, ladies who have utilized this shaver for, whatever they need to landscape for lack of a better term. Um, and I can attest, I'm Puerto Rican, but I have black skin, as you can clearly see. So, I have, I'm basically a mutt. I have a bunch of different ethnicities, in my blood. So, my hair on my face is very much like a black person's hair in the sense that it doesn't stand straight up. It's more oblong and it tends to curl. Okay, so that means that on my face, my facial hair tends to grow in different directions. It doesn't simply just grow out. It grows and it curls, and there are actually certain patterns on my face that is shown by my hair growing in such a fashion. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I have owned two brown shavers in my past. Series 5 from like, uh, I want to say 10 to 12 years ago. That shaver was great. It was fantastic. I mean, like, it would mow down my beard like nothing and make my skin feel very smooth. However, after the years, replacing foils and replacing, the shaver heads and everything like that, I found that it would still irritate my skin and would never get my neck truly as close as it would get my cheeks, my chin, and everything else. So what I did was I graduated to the Brown Series 9, the 9000 series shaver, which, for all intents and purposes, is classified as the top of the line. It's literally Brown's top of the line, best shaver you could possibly get. Now I loved that shaver, absolutely loved it. Like I could use it, in the shower, which I only did a handful of times anyway. But it would mow down my beard. It had a very powerful motor. My one gripe, though, was that it could never, ever get around my cheek, or rather, my jawbone and my neck. And I just couldn't figure out a way to do it. So, in the rush to get ready for, the workday in the morning, I couldn't devote half an hour to shaving. It was counterintuitive. I wanted to be able to wake up, get in the shower, open up my pores, and, be able to just mow down my beard and, get on my way. And for the money that I spent on the Series 9, I felt like I should be able to do that without having to also touch up with an actual Mach 5 razor afterward just to get the stragglers. It was always kind of it was always kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. But I all I've ever owned were Browns. My father got me my first Series 5. I stuck with that for a decade. And then I got myself the Series 9. That's all I've ever known. So, like I actually delved into, consumer reports and reviews and things of that sort. And, I was always intrigued by rotary shavers, but I never tried one out until I found this at Best Buy. I was walking around with my girl. We were looking at TVs and uh, video game systems and everything like that. And then I saw this, and I was absolutely intrigued. So I had to try it, especially since Philips has a 45-day, send back, kind of money back guarantee, what have you. So I tried this, and you can see right here, this blue area, that's actually the micro bead system, which is specific for sensitive skin. And this is a 5-way pivoting head. Which gets around the chin as well as the jawbone line. And, it's very ergonomic. It fits in my hand fantastically. But what I really love about this shaver, as opposed to the brown, or any brown that I've ever had, is how quiet it is. I mean, literally, it's just so quiet. And it's kind of off-putting because you think because, you don't really feel anything and you don't hear much, that it's not powerful. Not true. This thing cuts through my beard like a lawnmower. It's unbelievable. And it leaves my skin very, very smooth. It goes around those edges. Everything is very, very safe and soft. And I mean, it's very, very comfortable. In addition to that, I find it to be, very light, but built with great material. There's LEDs, markings for, cleaning the shaver, replacing the shaver heads, as well as battery life indicator. It looks very simple, and at the same time, it has very modern elements to it that make it very, very, versatile, as well as modern. So with that, one of the things that I love about the versatility is that, boom, you can take the head right off, just like that. Take the head off, and here comes the trimmer. And what I love about this trimmer is that you essentially utilize the same exact motor that's inside for the shaving for the trimmer. Now, with the other browns that I've had, the trimmer was sort of ancillary. It was sort of, something that, was there that you could use, but it was never truly effective because it didn't utilize the same motor. It didn't have the same kind of torque. This thing, my goodness, this thing cuts right through hair. It's unbelievable. As well as also being waterproof. So when you clean it, you don't have to only utilize a brush. You can actually run it under the sink. Run it under. It's actually recommended in the manual. You run it under the sink, shake out the hair, and you're good to go. And this thing I've utilized on, my eyebrows. I've utilized on body hair. I've utilized on facial hair. And it's been absolutely stellar in its performance. Now, one of the great things that I talked to earlier that, I purchased this from Best Buy for about $130 is the value point. Now, the value point isn't simply with the shaver or even with the trimmer head. It's with the cleaning station, which is absolutely phenomenal. You place it in facing backward just like this. Let me get it in the camera here. Just like that. And you simply push down. Now it's charging. Okay, now you don't have to put this in and set it to cleaning. You can differentiate from the charging and from cleaning. Okay, now right now it's just charging. If you were to want to clean this after every single shave, which is obviously recommended, you simply push the power button and you see this little icon blinking there, and now you hear the liquid is actually coming up into the reservoir and is actually automatically cleaning and lubricating the shaver heads, which I think is absolutely fantastic because when I get done with my shaving, the last thing I want to do is sit there for 5 minutes cleaning out the shaver trying to get every single little piece of hair out. So I could simply put it in the charging station, boom, push the thing down, and walk away. And I could just go to work. Okay, so that value proposition right there is convenient and it's very, very visceral. And it not only cleans and lubricates, but there's actually a heater coil at the bottom of the base here, which actually dries the shaver heads as well. And, like I've read reviews about, like you leave this for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Not true. Not true at all. This gets done maybe 10, 15 minutes tops. Okay. And, it always gives you uh, the same good smelling and skin friendly feeling as if you had just, popped this out of the box and, like used it on your skin. It's fantastic. One thing also that I want to touch on is that this charges very, very quickly. 1 hour. Boom. It's done. Full charge. Okay. And it gives you about, the manual says 50 minutes of shave time, which I thought was kind of low, to be perfectly honest. I was thinking to myself, like 50 minutes? How many shaves could I possibly get with that? I have a full beard. But not for nothing, when I would shave with this, I was actually astonished by how quickly it would actually mow down my beard. So I would say for like 2, 3 days of growth, and I have a substantial beard, after 2, 3 days, it takes me maybe 10 minutes to shave the whole time. And me personally, I love shaving with shaving cream. And that was one thing that I could not do with my Brown 5000 series and what was not recommended with the Brown 9000 series. Yes, I could use it in the shower. Yes, it was waterproof, but it was not recommended to use with shave cream. This one is specifically recommended that you can utilize either dry or in water or with shave cream. So literally, however my face wants to be shaved, I can shave with this. And like I said, like it comes with this nice carrier pouch, so I can take it on the road with me. I travel a lot for work. So like really, this is the most versatile shaver that I've ever owned in my possession. Okay, guys, and not for nothing, like I said, it's very affordable. It has all the modern elements that you would want in the cleaning station, in the technology, the ability to actually mow down a beard, with the sensitivity for sensitive skin, and additionally with, a very powerful motor that is very, very quiet. In addition to the fact that it's not that expensive to begin with. Now, there is a running cost with the cartridge, for the cleaning station. But at Best Buy, you can get 3 cartridges for like $18. And each cartridge is meant for, I believe, 2 months worth of cleaning, worth of shaving. So essentially, you can get 3 cartridges for around $20. That's going to give you half a year. The shaving heads are meant to last for a year. And I just looked at prices on eBay yesterday, and they were like $30. $30 a year. Okay? I spend more money going into the city for work. Now you hear the actual shaver and you see a little bit of foam coming up. That's the shaver actually going off. The rotary is actually, spinning while it's cleaning. So, like, it's really not that much of an added expense. Is it an added expense? Yes. Is it much? Absolutely not. So I would highly recommend this, in my opinion, for men of color, just like me, who have hair, especially around the neck, where it's always been a problem area for electric shavers. I highly recommend this. Additionally, for people who have had issues with ingrown hairs, I highly recommend this. Additionally, with people who have had irritation with foil shavers, once again, I was a Brown proponent for the vast majority of my shaving life. And I switched to this on a whim, and I could not be happier. Now, there is one series that is above this. That's the Series 9000 from Norelco, which has a bunch of other features. I would put this in the category of a Brown 7 series. Okay, the Norelco 9000 series I would put in the category of the Brown 9000 series. Essentially, this is like, a BMW 5 Series next to a Mercedes E-Class. They're different, but they're still going to get you to the same place. It just depends on your personal preference. Okay, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick review. I know this video lasted a little bit longer, but I just want to give you a quick review and let you know about my first impressions and, really just, my ongoing love affair with this shaver, for lack of a better term. Okay, so feel free to like and or comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Okay, have a great day. Bye.